Hello, hello, hello. Uh, Happy Monday. How y'all doing? This is Michelle with Angel Insight. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a collective reading today. It's a little chilly here where I am. I hope that you're doing great. When you come in to when you come in here, just let me know you're here. Give me a hello. Let me know what resonates with you. I would love to hear it. So, we've got the activation. It's an activation portal today. We've got the cosmic energy. We've got the archangels, the runes, fast moving energy. So much in store. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a collective reading for all. So, just today, we had, oh boy, my dog is at the door. Hold on I hate to do this, but hold on one second. Okay, so what is coming through the door for you is what I heard as I just let my dog through the door. So let's go ahead and find out. Today happens to be the 12th of September, and it is a vibration of a 9. When you take the numerology, it's a vibration of the 9. It's been 3 days since the 9-9 portal, and that means that we are wrapping up that portal. So we've got the number 999 coming forward for the collective. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing this forward, because 999 is a sign for light workers to step up their duties and work for the benefit of humanity and the world as a whole. It's time to step forward in trust, that you will find balance between your material, family, and spiritual paths. And it's time to weave love into every aspect. So happy you came here to get that message right away. How empowering is that? So let's go ahead and find out what is coming in for us. Excuse me. I just posted, if you're part of our community, I just posted about the hippo. So, with the moon cycle, an animal comes forward with animal wisdom. So, we have the hippo coming forward. And really, the overall message is all about life, rebirth, and renewal. And we're getting this for the collective, okay? As is happening for one, is happening for all. And we've got the activation coming forward, fast moving energy. And we really are dealing with an activation to our light body. So, how do we move forward, light workers, but with our Merkaba? With our Merkaba. So, that is the collective reading we're going to do today. As above, so below. We're going to create a couple triangles to create our collective Merkaba, to get some insights into the energy and how to navigate moving forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We've got the archangels. I've done 3 pre-shuffles, and on the bottom we've got the kangaroo, letting you know that there's a new structure that's emerging for the collective, which is just beautiful. Excuse me. And, I love that this is actually, there's quite a few things. This is all about a vibration, but also letting you know that many of you light workers have many different missions that you're working on. And so be a force for good, okay? Obviously, be a force for good. We're pulling this energy down into humanity. We are literally creating a whole new grid, and that's what I love here. So I'm seeing the grid. There's many of you that are creating this new structure, and so that's why we're getting the message to step up today. Thank you, angels. Wow, it's pretty funny because the rhinoceros is right here, and the rhinoceros is bringing the message that we're feeling overall in the collective about standing in our power and also being in our authentic, okay, and our authentic self. So the rhinoceros, very much like the hippopotamus, is aggressive, but the hippopotamus is even more so. So it's about finding this balance and bringing this balance down into the grid. Okay. I cannot help but feel it. Be strong and courageous as we're going through this time because this is new for all of us. All right. The gray squirrel. How can you keep yourself centered, right? How can you not worry about the nuts you have to collect? Keep yourself centered, keep yourself in balance, let go of attachments. Everything you need is inside you, everything that you need is around us. And look at the angels are letting us know that there's energy coming in to give us all that we need. Okay, so find new ways of solving problems. Think that's what Archangel Raphael wants you to know that there are new solutions. There are new things coming in. So be open. Open your mind, light workers, to the energy coming in, to teach you some new things so that we can bring this down into this earth plane. Wow, beautiful. We're going to do one more. And the guinea pig, do your part to illuminate the universe. As we are setting this structure, I mean, I just cannot get more information about this structure. It's coming down from the cosmos, which we do have the cosmos here. It's coming down with this activation. And the guinea pig is here to let you know it's about keeping ourselves centered. Okay. When you have the whiskers, the guinea pig has the whiskers. And it's funny, whispers. So I am kind of getting that whispers. Everything comes with purpose, okay? As I say at 6:55, what is the integration? How are we integrating and how are we shifting? Listen to the whispers of the universe. Listen to the whispers of your voice. Listen to the whispers of your intuition and know that you are guiding yourself in the right way, okay? This is no time to be questioning. Let go of the doubts, let go of the limits. All right, so the card is all about our strength as a collective, okay? So, as a collective, we've got the hedgehog here. And there is so much here. I want to pull this up here. So, this is a collective card for us all. Now, look at all the energy. Are you seeing it? Not only do we have the energy from our angels, from our guides, but we also have the energy of the cosmos, of the stars. This is an alignment that has been talked about for many moons. Do you see all the orbs? This is all about the ancestors. This is the angels. This is cosmic. This is a galactic federation. This is, yeah, be a magnet for light, love, and joy. This is a message from Archangel Gabriel. And we hope that you receive this message that, you are a magnet. So you are pulling to you everything that you need. And look at the hedgehog with its quills. It's like you are protected. Everything that you need is coming to you. Look at this path. Okay. Many of you feel that you are at a crossroads, but I'm here to tell you that there is no crossroads. This is a matter of you holding on to your divine truth and walking forward with purpose. Okay. Now, this guy is looking to the left. Okay. So it's a matter of here we're getting all about the actions that we're taking. So, are you taking inspired action from all the energy around you? Are you listening to the ancestors, to your guides? Are you plugged in? Because you are trailblazing. If you will let go of the doubts and the limitations that you might be feeling at this time and know that this is all has purpose. So that is our strength, to knowing that we are trailblazing. Okay, we are trailblazing a path, and that all of us collectively are on this path. Yes, we're all at different portions, right? But light workers, those of you that found yourself here, there's no Don't worry about turning around, okay? It's like you can't move forward when you're looking back. And that's the message. That's our strength. It's not about looking back. Look at what we've been through in the last couple years. You know, what can we do moving forward, holding on to the strengths of what we've overcome? And it's like those limitations and those doubts, just let them go. Just let them go because the energy that's around us, there is no hedge. That's the illusion. We don't need to worry about that perfectionism. You know, that hedge is coming up for so many reasons. Many people put hedges up to block, right? To block themselves, to have privacy, but we don't need those hedges because this is something that we are all in collectively, okay? We each have purpose. We each have purpose. It's not that one trumps the other. No, we all have purpose. So if you feel that you're at a crossroads, know your strength. 1111, that everything is by design, okay? And let go of those doubts and those feelings because those, my friend, very much are the things that are holding many of us back. So allow your strengths to continue the path ahead. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey, okay? This next card is the heart. Oh, how beautiful is this? Collectively speaking, we are ready for the transformation. We all feel it. We all feel it. And what's being highlighted here in so many ways is, I'm seeing that like these colors, the purples and the magenta, which is really getting in touch to our higher, to our third eye. We're seeing vision. We're seeing the pituitary gland. There's a mass awakening happening. I mean, can you just see the energy? It's just so beautiful. So the butterfly says, be ready to transform with wisdom. With wisdom. And hopefully that's what you come here for. Just a vehicle for allowing, um, for thoughts to come in and to inspire you as we all do that for one another. Okay. As we all do that for one another. And so there are many of us on different pathways, okay? Within this collective, we are transforming. And some of us are in the chrysalis stage, and some of us have emerged, and some of us are just going in. And so we have that guidance. Sorry. We have that guidance for each other. All right. And so, yes, we are all on our own path. We are each our own guru. We are each in charge of our own transformation. But in your heart, know that there is something transforming. It's that spark within you. It's that spark within you. So continue to listen to how the universe guides you, okay? Knowing that this is a process, that it's a process. And depending on where you are, there's no wrong way. And I love how, remember, this is like a symbiotic relationship. What I mean by that is transformation does not occur by yourself. There's many things that come together for this transformation. Look at the flowers are here. Look at the energies that are coming in. See the cosmos in the back. This is all about alignment for this transformation. And know that we are here. This is what's in our heart. And in our hearts, many of us have been undergoing a heart transformation. And it's time to emerge. It's time to emerge and to allow freedom, freedom to come, which I can't help but noticing on bottom. We've got the horse, which is the ultimate freedom, and not just for ourselves. This is coming, magic is coming in and touching each of our minds, And that's allowing us to pay that forward to those in our family, to those who look up to us for guidance. Beautiful. This third card are the challenges. Yeah, gosh, are you feeling it? No disrespect to the goat, but there are some challenges that we're feeling. And a lot of times it's our mind, it's our ambition, it's our attachments. How high can I go? Well, the sky is the limit. But I want to tell you, that's what we need to know. That is the challenge, that we think there is a limit, that the sky is the limit. I'm here to tell you, no, my friends, each of us, each of us knows, that there are no limits. We are unlimited. We are 100% spiritual beings in a 100% human body. But that doesn't mean that we have to accept limits. It doesn't mean we have to accept what others tell us is around us. Let's get connected and see what is source has for us. And source is unlimited, as we are all created from source. And again, I love how what we're doing now is going to inspire the generations to come. And look at this solar energy. Okay. So this is all about taking actions. Yeah. Act from your innate wisdom, from your own self. Don't take actions based on others. This is what I like to call inspired action. And this is the challenge that many of us are not. We're listening to chatterboxes around us instead of co creating with source. What are you receiving? What is coming in from you from the divine? And how is that filtering out to take action? Okay. So don't let your ambition guide you. Don't let attachment to guide you. Everything you have is here. And in fact, this is why this is the challenge, is because, the goat keeps going up higher and higher and higher on the mountain. But this is the thing. If the challenge is the goat, we need to see beyond that. And look at all the fairies. Look at all the energy, spirit is here to guide you. You're so protected. It's just allow your mind to expand. And there's the mountains, right? Here's the mountains. It's like the challenge is, am I at my pinnacle? Have I reached my summit? The gift is knowing there is no summit. The gift is knowing there is no pinnacle. Okay? It's a matter of expansion. And why are we doing all of this? Why are we all here? Is it for money? Is it for abundance? There is abundance. The sun is here to show you. There is abundance. Okay? The stars are coming together to show you, yes, as above, so below. So when we know we are unlimited, we bring down those manifestations, unlimited manifestations, down into our physical plane. Beautiful. So we're getting a lot, and this last one, okay, it's like the fairies are coming in, and I just saw Pan. Thinking about Peter Pan, thinking about your childlike wonder, thinking about the unlimited potential you had from the child. So the challenge is to stop thinking with our mind as an adult, and to allow the wonder of our child, the child wonder, to come, to allow a new beginning, to let go of what was, to let go of everything that we have stored in our horns, and keep bringing and keep driving ourselves to move. It's time to let go of all of that and allow the wonder and the imagination to come to the forefront. Just gorgeous. Okay, so this is the energy that the angels, this is the archangels, this is the energy that the archangels are bringing to us, to believe in the magic, to allow it to touch our minds, and to allow our child like spirit to come forward. This says, care for others and let them be free. And this is so important collectively speaking, because if we don't allow others to be free, if we hold them ransom in our thoughts, on our limiting thoughts, like if we have limited thoughts about our sons, our daughters, our husbands, our mothers, our fathers, those who we work with, if we hold those limiting thoughts, guess what results? Limitations. It's time to allow the unicorn. It's time to allow the magic to be with you, for yourself to see that there is no limitation, that everything is possible. Everything is possible. And when you have that, think about the freedom of a horse without cages, without fences. What would that feel like? That is what our angels are asking us to think about. Okay, so first we had the hedgehog, be a magnet for love and joy. We've got this fast moving energy around us. Okay, and here we go. This is what the fast moving energy around us wants us to know, to let go, to find balance. The badger is super aggressive. So this matches what we're talking about with the hippo, to let go of the territorial, to let go of the limits. Do you see what I'm saying? The triggers that have gotten us in the past, to let go of all of those past things that makes us hold on to this aggression, and to instead open our hearts. Open our hearts. Okay? This talks about balance here. Okay? Balancing the karma. This is an 11, okay? As I say this at 22:16 now. So this is taking that 11, that karma, and going up and becoming the master builder, allowing that to dissipate, knowing that karma can be balanced, and now it's time to create a new structure, and to putting that into our into the actions that we take. Yeah. This cycle is complete. This cycle is complete. It's time to move forward, as that karma has taught us so much. Okay? And here we go. Spirit is coming in to let you know with the bunny that, when you're staying in balance and you allow the divine to guide you, that you don't need to worry, because the bunny is all about fertility, abundance, right? This is a matter of allowing spirit to guide you, staying centered, keeping our eyes forward, listening to our own voice. So let's go ahead and grab a clarifier for the hedgehog. How are we a magnet? So what energy, which spirit animal is here to show us? It's all about the nourishment that we get from our community. It's all about nourishing our soul and letting go. So what I love here is the ant is all about the structure. This is the collective. We are all part of the big ant farm, so to speak. Each of us has our own mission, but we have to nourish ourselves, letting go of what was. Okay. So it's like this is what we're all experiencing. We're letting go of what was, and we're stepping into what's coming. But we have to nourish our soul as we move forward. So as you're pulling things to you, it's important to nourish your soul, to connect with nature, to connect with the plants, to connect with everything around you, to create while you wait. But how do we do that? With things that make us feel great. That's how we endure this shift, okay? Knowing that we each have our own job. And knowing what we do for ourselves affects the whole. Okay? So it's not about pushing, it's about pulling. That's the first thing our angels want us to know. Now, when it comes to this butterfly, okay, which is talking about our heart wants to transform. Our heart wants to grow and to expand. Now, the hummingbird is amazing what they're able to do. And it's all about co creation. They cannot exist without the plants, as we cannot exist on an island on our own. And this is what we were saying with the butterfly energy. We want to transform, but it's like for us to transform, we have to realize that we are not alone, that we are part of something bigger. Okay. And so, which animal is coming forward? This fast moving energy. And the magic is with the grouse. And the grouse is all about grounding. Okay. What the grouse does is they create patterns. It's actually about dancing, it's about living your highest purpose, it's about releasing any and all inhibitions, releasing the obstacles, releasing. So, how about some subconscious rescripting? Letting go. And this is the perfect time. Here we are with the full moon energies to release. And how to release? By putting, and that's what these grouse do. They dance in the earth and they ground in the spirals into the earth to release to Mother Earth any and all that is holding them. Okay? Anything and everything that's holding them back from spreading their wings. And if you look at the position of the wings, where is it? It's in that heart center. So you want to get to that heart center, and we want to release any and all limitations, any and all obstacles, whatever they may be. This is the special magic. This is the magic that our angels want us to know about. Okay? We're going to grab a clarifier for the goat. With this fast moving energy, what is it that Spirit wants us to know? There's that 22, to build the new structure, to start building on what we want. Okay? It's not a matter of getting to the top, it's a matter of starting at the bottom, starting with the foundation and building something new. Wow. There we go. Number 4, building a structure. And here we got the coyote. And the coyote sometimes is his own worst enemy. And guess what? The angels are letting us know, so are we. And that's okay. How can you listen to yourself? How can you have fun? Because even though the coyote is sometimes his own worst enemy, this is like related to the fool. Okay. But how can we have the wonder and the imagination of that childlike, knowing that we're going to make mistakes? This is not about perfection. This is about building something new, allowing that cycle to close, allowing things not to be fixed. We're getting this with the horns again. Okay. So the antelope also, unlike the deer who renew their horns. You see, there's a renewal. This is about, not allowing yourself to be fixed, to let go, to let this cycle go full circle. Okay. And so that's what I'm feeling so much. So this is what the angels are bringing in. So this is the first triangle, is talking about our strength, our heart, and our challenges. And our strength is to let go of all hedges, to know that we're not, that we can trailblaze our path ahead. Our heart is saying it's time for a transformation. And the challenges are saying that there are no limits. So this is what's the energy that's available to all of us. Okay? Now we're going to do the other. So as above. So that's what the angels are saying to us, right? Now we're going to confirm real quick. Let's go ahead and confirm. Let's choose a rune to see what source is bringing in for us at 30,000, the balance. Oh my gosh. And look at what we have here. So we have the Enzues, which is God, which is God, which is Odin. We have the Oracle. We have source coming in on our behalf. And can you not feel the energy all around you? Can you not feel it? Okay, so source is with us. And what is it that they want us to know? What is it that source wants to bring in the present? Look at that. To spread your wings. To spread your wings, to keep yourself centered and to spread those wings. This is literally the Elges, which is the elk, the sedge. Now the elk has those horns. So here we have those horns. So it's a matter of balancing that which is in the past, keeping it in the present, staying balanced in the present, and what's to come in the future. This is what truly knowledge and wisdom is based off of. And in the future, one more from Source. Wow, this is so beautiful. So no matter how you look at it, it's fixed, upside down or not. This is actually the dun, 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 the hail. So so when we're talking about the hail, this is about freezing the emotions. And so this is what the angels and this is what source wants us to know. This is the ultimate wisdom is how can we freeze those emotions? How can we freeze? How can we shift from what was to what is, letting go of what has gone before us? We can't move forward if we're still holding on to things of the past. So here we see this is the past. And if you want to, cross over, if you want a timeline jump, 3, 2, 2, 2, balance 2, 2, 2 on the clock. If you want to move into that highest potential, it's a matter of letting go of what was and having trust and moving forward. So we're getting those same exact messages. Thank you, Spirit. So this is what Spirit wants, okay? This is what's available to all of us. But how can we pull it into? How can we pull it down? So we've got some activations, and at the bottom of the activation portal is karma clearing board. Okay, karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. How can we let go? Look at these like wings. How can we let go of what was, spread our wings so that we can soar up? That is what we have here. And you can call upon the karmic clearing board because guess what? I am getting collectively that we are closing this karma. It's time to move up collectively. All right. So, what are the gifts coming? Now we're creating the bottom part of the Merkaba. So, the top was created as above, now so below. Okay, now so below. So this first card is talking about, well, first of all, there's memories of Atlantis coming forward. Okay, so as we have closing some of these timelines, there's been alchemy on these timelines. What is the gift that we can now receive? Okay, that is this first card. What is the gift we can now receive? Look at the Merkaba. This is what we're talking about right here. Activating this light body. This is what we are doing. Okay? We're working on this was the first one. This is what the angels came in with our heart, with our strength, our heart, and our challenge. And now we're talking about this part here, which is what we're pulling down. And it's Earth Star activation, grounding action, Isis energy. Okay. And I love that this is coming up because we are definitely getting a lot of Egyptian timeline. And guess what? That timeline is crumbling. That timeline is actually healing. It's time to emerge from the past of what was, the stories that were written. It's time to emerge and allow our light bodies to go beyond. How beautiful is that? Now we've got the Astro Oracle letting us know that, yeah, it's time for this to descend. It's time for this cycle to close, to pull this energy down and to move forward. So let's go ahead and do a clarify. I can't even say it. Clarify. We've got the second house coming in. There's that structure that Source is bringing down for us. It's coming into our second house. So look there. But it's all about our resources, the abundance, okay? And when we say abundance, we're talking about in all forms. In all forms. So this Earth Star activation, look at this ninth house. Look at 11. How can we balance that karma? How can we have come here to take a look of where we are? And look at this is in the scale between the solar plexus and the heart chakra. We've come into that heart awakening, finding that we can stand in our own power, balance this karma, and then what? Where are we going next? It's up to you. It's up to you. You can put yourself in the balloon and allow Source to guide you. So this is talking about our ninth house, exploration. Okay? So how can we now let go of what was and start exploring? On bottom, that which was frozen is now opening up to you. This is what the abundance, this is the hail that we were talking about, freezing those emotions and allowing ourselves to move forward. And, Neptune has a lot to do with that, has a lot to do with your vision. So it's like that's what was been frozen. Those emotions need to be calmed down. Those emotions have been twisting everybody. Allow those to alchemize. Allow your light body to move beyond that. Allow yourself to know that this karma is balanced. Let's allow those emotions to be forward and allow ourselves to go through this gateway. Allow ourselves to move past this towards what's meant for us. Wow. So that's the first activation, are the gifts that the gifts that are uncovered, excuse me. So that first card is the gifts that are uncovered, is realizing that there's an Earth Star activation happening for all of us. And this Earth Star activation is where Earth Star is all the way down, that connection to the earth. So we were talking at the beginning that the angels are telling us that we are resetting the grid. Okay, 3838, angel number 3838, which turns into what? 1111. That's karma is balancing. That's the mirror here. Okay, is that you have the ability to emerge from that through this Earth Star chakra. And that's why the energies have been, oh my gosh, so much. And that's why we need to stay anchored and grounded at this time, because the energy is going down into that Earth Star chakra, which I like to call the treasure chest. The treasure chest, alchemizing your connection between you and the earth. As the earth is shifting, so we have all been shifting. And this is collectively, we are coming out of what was to this recurrent what was. And we are all emerging together collectively into something new. And that I love that the Merkaba came, because, and this is the final countdown I'm hearing. It's the final countdown. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. 40 minutes on the clock. 40,000. A structure brought in from the infinite, from the angels, from the all. Look at, this is an emergence from that timeline. And we are protected. So even though these energies, because you are going down deep, these energies are going down deep in alchemizing that treasure chest. We're digging for gold. We're alchemizing. You see all the gold here? And look at, you are protected. Okay, even though it doesn't feel like it, you are. You are protected. We are all emerging collectively. This is source coming back around. Now, this next card is the energy at the present. Feeling like we need a retreat? Yeah. Feeling like we need to integrate all of these different emotions. The Holy Grail, the ultimate digging for gold. Whoopa, that just wants to jump out. The inner earth is alchemizing. Wow. That base chakra, strength and security. What did we say? Laying new foundations. Going deep inside the inner earth, deep inside that treasure chest. And you cannot help but notice that this looks like a tree on above. And we're going way down deep into those caverns underneath and to much that is hidden from you. And we are alchemizing. We are alchemizing to do what? To ground in that energy of the new earth. This is your base chakra. This is basically really just jumping out to tell you that we have this Earth Star activation going on. All right, we're going to shuffle one more time. And there's Arcturian light codes coming down to heal us all collectively. And look at all that golden energy. Wow. Okay, so what are the energies for the present? What is the activation for the now? For the now. Because the gifts that are uncovered is already in work with that Earth Star activation. This is already in process. But what is in front of us? Oh my gosh, look at the beauty of this. The central sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration. What were we saying about the hippopotamus? That this is a time of renewal and regeneration, allowing source to come in and look at, to go from the scarab and to allow those wings to develop. There is a transformation. As we already know, this coincides with the heart. This is showing that, yes, we are manifesting a transformation and source is guiding this. And what is this doing to our heart chakra? It's allowing us to be open. So we're being called to open our energies. And this is so beautiful. I want to read this activation actually. The central sun, because I haven't gotten this. Our sun is the center of our solar system, solar being the key word. And I want to tell you, any and all of you, that I want to talk before I read more, I want to talk about the sun because I've gotten more and more information from my angels and guides on how to balance the energies is with the sun, is with the moon energy as they are portals into our world. But this is something that I want you to know. Don't stare into the sun. Okay, don't stare into the sun because there's many things going through that portal, being released, being pulled from source. Source is pulling energies. Okay, so this is not you doing it alone. But yes, you can meditate in the sun indirectly. Okay, but don't pull energies that are leaving is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so this is not about you having to do more. This is just a matter of going outside and allowing yourself to just be cleansed, because this is spirit coming in, and I'm literally seeing in my mind's eye being cleansed by the light, holding the light, because that's the transformation. Look at this. Do you see? This is the beautiful thing about what we're pulling in into our what we're manifesting as a collective. We are letting go of, look at all this darkness. I mean, do you literally see, by letting go of this timeline, which is, by the way, the last one, because we've been going deep, by letting go of the shadows of the past, we're allowing the light to be held. We can hold more light. And the more light that we hold increases our vibration and frequency. And guess what changes? All experience. Everything changes based on that. Okay, all the planets orbit the sun. We use this journey to measure time, space, and even our birthday. The sun helps us connect with our journey to see how far we've come. It's just far enough away to create the perfect conditions for Earth to become abundant with life. In ancient Greece, the sun was known as Helios. In ancient Egypt, it was Ra. Worldwide, the ancients knew the importance of the sun. The earliest stargazers worshipped it because daily it would disappear over the horizon, leaving the darkness and mystery of night. It was clear that it had governed over life and light. So we learned early on that the sun was needed for us to survive and thrive, and that is true. The sun is therefore a vital energetic vortex in the physical realm, and that's what I was telling you. It's a vortex, okay? But on a spiritual level, it is a portal of divine light that we connect with through the inner universe. And so that is when you go out into the sun and you meditate and you plug in. Energetically speaking, we all have different reactions. But what I see when I go out into the sun is like this vortex comes down and really pulls all that does not serve me, and it balances out my light body. It is a way to balance out your light body. It is a spiritual gateway representing the center of the multiverse, a sacred energetic portal that irradiates infinite inspirational light. So, visualize yourself diving within until you find yourself arising at the center of the sun, in the center of the galaxy of your being. Invite it to encode your frequency with regeneration energy. This is the message. The great central sun is shining brightly in your life and upon our world. It's time to regenerate. Oh, I love how everything's connecting. Old skins have peeled off to reveal a sacred and more aligned you. This is an exciting time. And so instead of having doubts, allow yourself to feel confident. The central sun energy is magnetic and all powerful, opening you up to the light and supporting you as you express your own light in this lifetime. New ideas, opportunities, and experiences come easily to you at this time. Like the sun kissing the perfectly ripe soil, the seeds that you have planted are being encouraged to grow. Realize that in order to go beyond your horizon, it's important for you to welcome energetic exchanges. When you help others, you let yourself be helped in return. When you invest energy in projects, you let energy be invested in yourself. And so this is really talking about the energies for the present. It's all about balance. You give and you receive in balance. So if you're looking to receive, it's a matter of what you give. You see? It's all about the balance, okay? And that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about the universal law of balance. So what you put out is what you pull in. As above, so below. So we want to pull those energies that the archangels are bringing into us, but we need to know that it's reciprocal. What are we giving in our light work? What are we giving back? What are you doing in your sacred work? What are you doing to affect the consciousness of the all? How are you holding that frequency? And how is it allowing this unfolding within you, this authentic expression? What is that iridescence? How does that iridescence of the light? What does that actually bring down here? How does that manifest here? That's what we're being called. And this is all about digging for that gold. So this is a deep alchemy. And the sun within ourself is standing in our own power, knowing that we have courage. It's that solar plexus. It is our actions that we take. Okay. In this Egyptian one, we're talking about the Earth Star chakra, but this is all about our root, our safety net. This is all about, our connection to the earth is based on that root chakra, which is that Egyptian timeline. Okay. So, do you feel safe? Do you feel connected? These are subconscious scripts that you can lift up for yourself. Okay. These are actions that you can take. We can let go. Let the shadows show you the brightest light. So that is just so beautiful, to be honest. To be honest. So we've got the cosmic energy. So let's go ahead. What cosmic energy is supporting the central sun? What is supporting this renewal process? No inverses, I heard at the beginning. The retrogrades. The retrogrades. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing because have you seen the retrogrades? So the retrogrades are coming in to keep you on path, and look at one after another. We're healing different aspects. The energy is coming in. This is the integration. This is the vibration of the six. And here we are in the sixth year. It's a sixth year for us collectively. So we're integrating. And how do we integrate? How do we stay centered? Well, first of all, we understand that our shadows are on the same bandwidth as the light. Okay? Many people run away from the shadows. This is walking towards the shadows, allowing alchemy, allowing us to start ascending. And how do we do this? With grace and with gratitude. So, whenever in doubt, the way that we allow this regeneration process to happen, the way that we bring in the central sun, okay, is we understand that there is cosmic energy that is allowing things to go back around to be reevaluated. And we choose the vibration and the frequency, and we listen to our soul and to our inner guidance. We stand in our power and we move forward, allowing the integration of all these different parts that are holding us back from walking through that portal that we were talking about. And look at, again, turned around. We cannot look backwards and move forward at the same time. You cannot move forward if you are looking back. And this is the time. This is the time. All these energies are coming together so that you can move forward with purpose. Okay? So, what is our individual soul challenge? Our individual soul challenge, because we've talked about the collective. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so unbelievable. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? As above, so below. So as we alchemize that treasure chest, our Earth Star chakra, we automatically affect and have a soul star activation as they are connected. As they are connected. Remember who you are. Oh my gosh. Don't allow the shadows to determine who you are. Allow yourself to alchemize those shadows. There's the Holy Grail again. No inverses. The Holy Grail wants to come forward. Wow. One more shuffle. As I go right to the Merkaba, what? There is an alignment happening. Transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. You came here to know at 5520 that these shifts are happening for your purpose, that you are shifting so that you can move in the light freely instead of being bound by the karma. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit, for these beautiful messages. The individual challenge, individually, we are being called to allow ourselves to enter the gateway, to allow ourselves to enter the Gaia gateway activation, knowing that it is more than just who we are. This is talking about, remember when we were doing as above, the angels were talking about the energy of the goat. Okay. But look at here. I see the rainbow here. This is, we're being called to create our rainbow bridge. Our communication system to the divine is through our chakra system. It's within us, it is within. And so we have this alignment coming in to that Earth Star activation, aligning us to the earth. And then it's time, because it's all of us connected. As is happening for one is happening for all. So as Mother Earth finds her way, so we all find ours. Learning experiences, Wyndham transmission, Earth intelligence. So this is moving beyond. These are remember, there are no limits. There is no pinnacle. There is no summit. Wow. Gaia Gateway activation. Let's look at this because this is for all of us collectively. This is our individual challenge, is to know that we are in this together, y'all. We all go together. The animals, the plants, you, me. There is no one left behind. Okay? So hold on, I'm trying to turn to it. I want to see what this says specifically because it's a beautiful. All right. The Gaia Gateway is the chakra that connects us directly to the mind and the intelligence of Mother Earth. This chakra is not very well known, but it is now being acknowledged as one of the key energetic spaces we can connect to activate the ascension process. For many years, ascension has been thought about moving beyond the limitations of the body and transcending the physical realm. But like we're saying, as above, so below. What we're doing is we're transcending the physical realm, right? But in fact, it's the process of becoming present in the body, yes, and full awareness of the spirit within. It is a complete bonding together of the two. We are 100% spiritual in 100% human. It is all about the mind, body, and soul. It is not letting go of one to get the other. It is not letting go of the ego to transcend the soul. It is about all three working together. Okay, so the Gaia Gateway is found below our feet under the Earth Star Chakra. What? So we've got the Earth Star Chakra activation already happening, and we're going even deeper. That is why much of this energy is like hard for a lot of people to process, is because we are going deep, y'all. But when we're connecting to it, it's best to imagine it in the center of the earth. The best way, and we were getting inner earth, remember? The best way is to describe it as a wormhole or a portal at the center of the earth that allows us to connect directly with the non physical intelligence of Gaia, the spiritual presence of planet Earth. The Earth is highly spiritual, intelligent, and aware being. She has lived through many challenges and experiences that have led her to where she is today. And I can attest for this because I've worked in my sacred work with Mother Earth, and she has been through so much, as we all have been, as we all have been through so much. But she has seen it. She has endured it. She has held all all the wars are being held in her mental body, her emotional body. All the things that we have done to hurt each other is held in her energetic space. No matter what has been served up to her, or how many times that she has been mistreated, she has found a way to survive and thrive. And she is coming forward to show us to do the same, to create this rainbow bridge, to connect our chakras, our communication system, being earth beings, to the cosmos, knowing that as what is above is also below. Hey, girl. Oh, geez, you make me cry. I feel her pain. Yes. Yes. So we can connect. How do we connect with this particular chakra, this activation portal? Got goosebumps. Visualize yourself sending deep roots into the center of the earth. When you get as far as you can go, a portal will open and connect you with the matrix of Gaia's wisdom. Be open to receiving a direct transmission from her. The message. Sometimes it's not our role to know how everything will unfold. Can I get an amen there? When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and look to the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much to offer. I wanted to bring this up because I had a realization over the weekend, um, that many times people are like, how can I activate my third eye? How can I open my crown? And I want to tell you that the natural ways, okay, our heart is in the center. As above, so below. So, what the angels are coming in and telling you is what we create in the inside. So, the lower chakras are actually more important because what you stand on, the reason we're going down into this Earth Star activation, okay, the reason we're going down deep is to realize that we are like Olympians, how strong we are. And that's what the angels were telling us. We were talking about our strength. Okay, that was what they were leading us to, right? So as we develop this strength and know that we can emerge past these shadows, that we can alchemize, that we are stronger than we think, that we have no limits, that we have no that there is no pinnacle, there is no mountain that is too high. Our light body can travel in between. The Merkaba frees us from that. And that is the message being brought forward, that as you develop your Merkaba, which is your light vehicle, okay, you can transverse. We are multifaceted. We are multi dimensional, right? And that's what we need to know. It's like what is happening on this timeline is affecting the now. What has happened on all the timelines is affecting where we are now because we are multidimensional. We are having an experience on all timelines, synchronistically at the same time. And so developing this light body and immersing ourselves into that position, allowing that magic to come in, will allow us to go in between the timelines, to rise above. Okay? And so many people are looking out into the cosmos. We're looking out into the cosmos to connect when my friends, we are being called to connect where we are, to connect where we are. That is the activation in front of us. Do you know how special it is to be here at this time, at this moment? This is the expansion. Because let me tell you, everybody and their mama is trying to get here on earth. And guess what? You are here. I am here. We are part of the earth. And people come here for that experience, and we are having it. And so we're being called to go beyond, because we have, look at what Mother Earth has endured. And in fact, in my sacred work, I'm just going to share for you that those of you that believe in Jesus, in Jeshua, okay, many are like, he died for us. You know what? I was showed, no, he didn't. He died for her. He died for her, because what man has done to her, we're making repercussions for what we've done to her, based on our attachments, based on what we want. And what is that exactly? What is what? I mean, all the riches in the world, can you take it with you? Nope, because you'll just come back for the lesson again. It's time to go beyond that. And so the answers you're looking for don't lie in the cosmos. Although we have the cosmos, we're pulling that energy in. It starts with where we are. It starts with where we are. The earth herself, sometimes it is not our role, right? We said, you have, you have chosen to be here on earth. Yes, we came here. This was a choice, okay? This may not be easy to accept, especially if your current reality is a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. The earth herself cannot escape the challenges that she is facing at this time. Learn from her strength. Learn from her yearning for a better future. Come back to her. She is your chosen home. She is your chosen home. So, how can this wisdom affect you? How can this earth intelligence allow your communication system to transcend? That is what we're being called to do. So what cosmic energy do we have coming through for us as we we were talking about the pinnacle, as we make our dreams come true? How is our connection to Mother Earth allow us? What cosmic energy? What symbiosis? How can we work, together with what's been given to us? How can we allow that to transcend us? Look at this. As above, so below. So the angels gave us on the third card, we got the goat. And so now we're getting Capricorn. We're getting the number 10. How can we allow source, the divine, how can we allow the universal energies to allow us to be one with all? This is what we're talking about. And look at Saturn in the background here. Saturn is, that's really interesting, because there is this there's a lot of different energies with Jupiter and Saturn, and all the retrogrades, as we saw the retrogrades are being the healing. But what I love about this more than anything is this unfolding. Do you see this unfolding? This is what's happening in front of us. We have to allow this cycle to complete. We have to let go. I'm feeling this heat, this passion, that there's something that we have to overcome. There's this ambition. We got to go higher. We got to go higher. We got to go higher. No, my friends, we've got to go lower. We've got to connect with where we are. We're running away from the activation portal that will take us to bliss, that'll take us far beyond we could ever imagine. And I love that the runes came forward, because if you know anything about the runes, they're all about the tree of life, how we fall down into those lower worlds to alchemize, to ride the rainbow bridge, to ride the rainbow to the abundance. And what is that? That is the evolution of going beyond. That is the abundance, is the experiences that we draw to us. I'm working for some numbers while you're speaking, and the final amount was 11441. Reminds me of the 144. You know what? I get so much related to the 144. And what is that? What is the 144 energy? I don't know exactly what it is, but the 144 energy, the 12 by 12, right? The 1212, which is interesting because that's the number I saw before I came into this reading. But what I get a lot from the 144 is the energies that were left behind. What I mean by that is when all of this happened on the Egyptian timeline, because this is the timeline that really things kind of took a change. And if you look at what happened on this timeline in the Bible, we have the whole Exodus. And to me, that Exodus has come through to show us that the seven, the seven plagues, I actually look at those as the plagues to our chakras, to our DNA. And we're here to clear that, to transcend beyond that which tried to limit us. And the more that we feed into the limitations, the more, like, I have an awareness that yes, something came down and potentially made changes, created limits. Okay. But at the same point in time, if I feed into those limits exist. It's time to transform beyond, to trust, to allow ourselves to know that the lens that we choose is the lens that we see. And that's the ultimate wisdom that we bring with us in incarnation after incarnation after incarnation. And so it's all about this achievement. You see, the Capricorn in achieve. Now, I know there's something in here, so let's read it. Because there's something in here as we are all choosing, we are all, the fabric tapestry, we all activate each other. So the Capricorn, the situation, this is the action. This situation needs a good and healthy structure. Yeah, don't we need a good and healthy structure, y'all, here on Earth? One that's a strong foundation, a foundation in which you can solidly build. Yes, it's time to go beyond the 11 to the 22. Remember? And how do we do that? By starting all over. By starting all over with a strong foundation. Capricorn imbues ambition and drive, determination, willpower, and predecision. When used with integrity, these qualities culminate into the gift of leadership. Okay? Into the dream world. Get a vision for the good of all sentient beings. Then do the work needed to manifest it. And this is where we're being called as light workers. Find motivation, set a goal, and build with integrity. Mountain goats climb easily up and down, but aren't as comfortable on flat terrain. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and see no progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what's being done now to make it a project. Make short-term plans that take you to medium-term goals and help you climb your mountain over time. Celebrate each step. So what we're being called here is to allow the unfolding as one petal opens at a time, allowing that to be enough. The Saturn in the background, the shadows, look at the band of the shadows, right? I told you that's the same wavelength. We get to decide what we see. Do we see the shadow or do we see beyond? Does the shadow direct us? Because that's what it's meant to do. If we need to go back, we will. But this cycle is ending. It's a matter of this unfolding. And the cosmic energy is letting us know that there is still an unfolding. Okay? There's still an unfolding happening. And we're to celebrate each step, not to have the ambition to go beyond, not feeling defeated because we're not here. We're not here. Well, you know what? We're not here yet. We're here. It's one step at a time. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. Learn to control yourself, not others. Lead rather than dictate. Look for guidance from elders or experts and grow your personal authority. Develop confidence through your portfolio. Observe and savor not what you think you can or can't do, but what you've actually done. In the challenge, okay, let's the challenge that's being shown to us to manifest this new foundation that we all desire. This is for all of us, is to keep an eye on the power dynamics. Okay, so what I mean by that is there's a lot of talk about the queen who just passed away. And look at, we couldn't even talk about that dynamic until that happened. So as much as you want to willfully be here, we had to experience that change to see that expansion. Do you see where I'm going here? Um, Capricorn ambition can enable gross manipulation, control, a tendency to become controlling or manipulative when feeling anxious. Do not fall in love with others' competence. Let it inspire your own. And I'm just really such a huge fan of that. If someone out there is telling you, no, you need to do it this way, that person is not for you, because what we're meant to do is find our own way within. Now, of course, we all inspire each other because this is the fabric, the tapestry. This is the all. We are all part of it. And as we said, we are all part of it. And so we are all important. Whether somebody is in the shadow or in the light, we are all part of the same fabric. Just because I feel I have overcome XYZ doesn't mean that I have the right to tell you this is how it's done. Now, I might share, hey, this is what I've done. You know, just today, I set the subconscious, I did some subconscious reconditioning. And, you know, I really let go of all the obstacles and the limitations that's been between me and my partner. Over the years, they have stacked up. They have stacked up. But I'm allowing that not to determine the future. Okay. Now, does that mean that that's 100% what you need? Maybe that inspired something for you. And that's what we're talking about. It's talking about inspiring. This is the gift. Wisdom, which is what the horns are showing us. The horns are showing us wisdom. As above, so below. The angels are saying, get out of our emotions and allow the wisdom to guide you. Why are those emotions there to begin with? Who's winning when we're in the depths of those shadows? They're all meant to create, everything is created for you. Everything. Wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of the Capricorn, as is the connection to the spiritual traditions and disciplines that offer a sound foundation for evolution. And that's what it's all about. We're all here for evolution. We're all here to evolve. And not just us, y'all, but the earth. We all go together. That's why I'm a huge proponent of teaching about animal wisdom. I mean, it comes in, I'm going to share it. The hippo is so right on, but that's why the plants come forward. That's why the animals come forward. We are not in this, we are all in this together, and we cannot ascend until the all is in it together. You see? You see? So on bottom, it's all about creating our own sacred inner space. Wow. And look at what's being highlighted here is the sacral chakra. And we were just talking about the emotional capacity because the waters within the sacral chakra, the tide within our emotions is what drives us towards or away from what we want, because our emotions, they get stirred up, and what do we start doing? We start creating judgments of ourselves, of others, of things around us. And the moment we create judgment, we automatically push away our desires. And so, what can we do? We can get ourselves in our pillar of light. And that's what I see here 100%. What is that? For those of you that don't know, that is taking my spark of light all the way down to the central earth. Is my purest intention to take my spark of light down through my feet, all the way down, 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 down to Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for allowing me to be here on your beautiful planet. Thank you for your beautiful oceans, your trees, your flowers, the animals. I merge my light with you, and I share my light with you, Mother Earth, and all your inhabitants. And I bring our light up to hold me today. And I breathe and I bring that light up to my heart chakra, balancing and aligning all on your way. And then it is my purest intention to take this light to plug into source. And I go up out of my chakra system, passing the clouds, passing the earth, passing the stars, passing the planets out into the universe. And I plug into source. And I merge my light with source. And this is me, but I like to spread my wings and come back down, passing the planets, passing the stars, back into the earth, passing the clouds to the top of my chakra system. And I balancing all on its way to my heart chakra, where these energies merge of Mother Earth below, and Father above. And I merge these together into my pillar of light, and I spread this light. I spread this light all around. I spread it as wide and expansive. I open my heart to receive, and I go up and I bring this through. These are my intentions. And this is how I ground myself every morning, just right now, and every night, and as much as I need to, because in my pillar of light, I am one with all. I am one with all. There is no judgment. No lower vibrations, frequencies, and energies are permitted in my pillar of light because I am one with all. My angels and highly evolved light beings who mean me well are permitted. And I co create with Source as I bring this light in, as I walk forward with this light, knowing that I am the one within the all. And whatever lens I decide to take out of that treasure chest down below, whatever I pull out of there, that is the lens I choose to see with. And I have the power to go back down in there and put anything back in that doesn't serve my highest good, and to pull out any and all that does. And so it is. It is done. And I love that I'm seeing so much power in my mind's eye as I'm in my pillar of light. And I spread this. And it's this heart energy. And I send this energy out. This is the energy I send out. And it's beautiful. And if we would all just do that, if we would all just find that and work on ourselves to create that rainbow bridge, that's the evolution we're looking for. That's the mid-heaven. That's the mid-haven. That's what we're looking for as we go up, as we ascend up. Just beautiful. So that sacral chakra is really important. And look at on the bottom of the cosmic energy, we've got the 10th house. Look at how are we climbing these mountains? How are we staying in balance? Look at this. This is literally this triangle. Remember, we're creating the Merkaba. This is the triangle going up here is actually the universal energy coming down. And if we were to turn it upside down, this is our energy going up. This is how we receive. We receive the energy into our feminine, right? And then we go back out with our actions. But it's a synergy working together. So looking at 10th house, what cosmic energy is influencing your connection to you and your earth? Because I'm being shown that that's where we are right now. And that's the collective light body codes coming in. Wow. Not sure why, but when I hear in particular speaking about the numbers, it's activating. There's something with you in the numbers. Yeah, the numbers they talk to me. 12600. Oneness. 8. Abundance. 00. Spirit is doing this for us. It's a matter of holding the vibration and the frequency. I've got full-blown chills. I can feel them everywhere. This is where we are. This is where we're going. Now, I thought it'd be fun to do one last thing. We did the runes, so we're going to roll my cosmic dice. These are new to me. We're going to roll the cosmic dice and just see what we get for confirmation. You have the sun in your 10th. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have to look what's in my 10th. Okay. So we've got, hold on, I need the cheat sheet. Where did I put the cheat sheet? Oh, here we go. Astrology dice. Okay, so we've got the planetary die, which is this one. Okay. Okay, so that is showing, these are kind of small. So, dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait, that's not the planetary die. My bad. We've got the moon. Okay, we've got the moon coming forward. That is the planetary die, is the moon. So we're talking about our emotions. Hello, we were just saying that. Our instincts, our habits, our moods, our natural rhythms. Okay, we're talking about the unconscious. So this definitely confirms that we're talking about things that are running in the subconscious. So this is where we can spend time on our subconscious scripts. So you can do it very easily. It is my purest intention to recode my subconscious script related to blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then you set the intention. The planet coming forward, oh my gosh, is this? Hold on. Is Leo. So we've got the Leo energy, which is so awesome because here we are, 33 days or so past past the 8-8 portal. The 9-9 portal is 30 days, but it's like we're like 33 days exactly from there, which is really interesting. So we're talking about confidence, stamina, leadership, pride. Okay? But we're also being leery of the attention getting, of the ambition, of not being noticed. So watch our attachments there. I feel that a lot. I'm seeing that with a lot of light workers. And then look at our 7th house. Now, I really think this is super cool because the 7th house is concerned with personal partnerships and relationships and business. This house could mean is this talking about everything, relationships of all sort, and we have been highlighting that. And here we got the card for retrograde that was coming out, working with the central sun. We've got the retrograde coming out, working with the central sun. Okay, and affecting relationships of all sorts. How does our feminine energy, how do those emotions affect our relationships with our partner, with our children, with our business, with our dreams? Wow. So I love this, that this all came together. It's just a beautiful reading. I hope that you resonated with this. Thank you so much, Nicoletta, for coming here, and supporting this. And, this is just about where we are right now. There's an unfolding. And I have a sense, as I've been getting from the very beginning of this year, that Christmas time, it's all about Christmas time. Yeah, there's something going on with Christmas time. So it's a matter of, really finding ourselves. Not only is it the structure that we're creating with the angels for ourselves individually, but as above, so below. So as we are creating within, we create on the exterior. Okay? What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you for all who joined here. Love to know your thoughts. As I just, again, glanced at the clock. It's been an hour and a half. Gosh, can you feel my passion? But I saw 1, 30, and 50. So we end this knowing that we are working and walking towards the idea of oneness, bringing the idea of oneness, knowing that, those shadows, what they do to me, what I have learned is those shadows take me down. A lot of people will run away from the shadows. They'll keep looking behind them, running. I like to look at them head on. And in fact, some people are like, I'm trying to get out of the pit of darkness. And I'm like, free falling, free falling, free falling into the pit, because I know that the brightest light is at the bottom, that the shadows are parts of ourselves that we need to bring back to us, not a need that is the highest good to bring back to us, because those fragments of us allow us to stand in our power. We cannot stand in our complete power if we are not whole, right? If we are not whole. So that is the first thing. How can we walk into oneness? How can we bring those fragments of our house self home, knowing that the retrogrades support us? And then 30 is all about balance. And the 0 is spirit is coming in to allow us to get that balance. So there's a lot of what I'm coming to understand, that there's a lot that has happened, and there's retribution coming back to so many. And that's where the trust comes in. And then the 5-0 is the shift, again brought in by spirit. Okay? So when we get in oneness, we create the 80, which is spirit coming in for that abundance. So allow ourselves to dig deep. Okay? Know that you are working on the activation between you and the earth. Make it bigger than just you. It's not just you, it's us. So I leave you. We talk to you soon. On Wednesday, I will be doing the 4 directions of the hippo coming through. So come back for that every Wednesday, 7 o'clock. And who knows what will come in between. So hopefully this actually came through. I had my internet changed, so hopefully that worked. And you are so welcome. Yes, something will happen in December. I know we're getting it, right? Can't wait to see what it is. All right. Well, y'all take care and have a wonderful day. Stay balanced, be blessed. And you know what? Allow yourself to be excited. Allow your child wonder eyes and your imagination to wonder what's coming towards us, because we're pulling it. We're pulling it towards us. Many blessings. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.